There seems to be a panic in the Democrat-driven media, right? You had Martha Raddatz with J.D. Vance saying, "Well, it's only a handful of apartment complexes that Venezuelan migrant gangs have taken over." You had Kristen Welker with Speaker Johnson. She was totally botching the numbers of relief money that's actually being distributed to victims of Hurricane Helene. You now have this. CNN is reporting the bad news that Donald Trump is performing the best of any Republican in 64 years with black and Hispanic voters. Watch this.
I mean, the bottom line is this. At this particular hour, if you believe the polling, Donald Trump's going to put up the best performance with black voters since Richard Nixon back in 1960. Not 68, since 1960. That's 64 years ago. Among Hispanic voters, Donald Trump's going to put up the best performance for Republicans since 2004 and George W. Bush.
All right, now look at this graphic of independent voters. Donald Trump has eroded any lead that Kamala Harris had with independent voters. So Trump is winning in the Sun Belt. He's winning in the battleground states. He's winning with black voters and Hispanic voters based on previous percentages. And now he's eroding anything she had in independent voters with 3 weeks to go. That's amazing.
Yeah, we really like where we're at, and I had my staff put together a series of polls today for me that looked at where Donald Trump was on October 15th, 2016, October 15th, 2020, and today. Donald Trump is much better in every one of the 7 battleground states. We're much better overall, and we're winning on every poll right now in terms of the policies. And it really goes back to why Donald Trump is running this race. To restore the southern border, rebuild our economy, and make sure that we're strong enough to protect our interests and our allies at home and abroad. Kamala Harris has no interest in fighting for what the American people want. She has an agenda. She views this country as a social experiment, and her policies are not popular with the American families and American voters.